Hello, this is another edition of the Stuart Dahl Show, starring myself, Stuart Dahl, or um, for you people, that know me or whatever, or don't know me, you can call me Stuart or Stewie or Stu or any to me it doesn't matter. And now, what else? I'm gonna be going out to like a movie tonight with my mom and her boyfriend Marvin. We are going to go see an action thriller with Liam Neeson in it. He's a very good actor when it comes to action movies because he's starring in, I believe, all three Taken movies like Taken 1, Taken 2, Taken 3, and that. What else? Like, and I was listening to this story on the news. It was about this autistic teenager who was on a flight or whatever. Like, she slow traveled, for years and that. And apparently this was on a flight and that, and apparently, like, some, autistic people are, freaky eaters and that, or whatnot. Here's the thing: her mom tries to buy her a hot meal from first class, and the flight attendant flat out says no. Then there was the meltdown, and that with the autistic teenager, had a meltdown on the plane. Well, I could see both sides of the story, like, and that, like, sometimes, maybe, like, the pilot didn't feel comfortable, the flight attendants didn't feel comfortable, the passengers, see how sarcastically I say that, didn't feel comfortable, like, whatever. For some people, like, just, see, for, those people, suck it up and grow a set of balls. Like, really. And pardon for that, it's choice words, but, yeah, whatever. Anyways, so then, and then over the intercom, they say, we have to make an emergency landing in, Salt Lake City. So, yeah. Then the teen, starts having a big meltdown and that, and then when they land, her and her family are escorted off the plane by Salt Lake City police. And there've been overwhelming support for the family from, witnesses and that on the plane, complete strangers, whatever. And then there's, the witnesses that are just, basically just being complete assholes and just don't care. Again, pardon for, the choice in words, but, certain people, kind of deserve it. Like, like, really. People really need to show more compassion towards people with disabilities, whether they're mental or physical or, whatever, you know. But some people don't seem to give a fucking rat's ass fucking shit about this. Again, pardon for the language, but sometimes a story like this does get me really fired up, and it gets me really, really bloody angry. But like, again, I can see both sides of the story, but like, really, like, why do you have to, drag, this autistic teenager? I can see the autistic teenager, but like her family too. Like, really, 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 wow. And to the crew, of that plane and that, and the flight attendants that were on the plane, guess what? You guys are complete and utter fucking fucking idiots. Like, really, really, like, yo, Like really, just goes to show you that some people in this world don't really give a rat's ass shit about people with disabilities. Like, what the fudge? But anyways, on and it seems like the world is a really crazy place these days, and that with terrorism and this and that and whatever. And again, when it comes to people with disabilities, people don't give a rat's ass shit. Like like I swear, like some people, I swear, like some normal people on the streets, when they see a person with disability, like say if a person has Down syndrome, or say they have autism and they have a really bad outburst, like it doesn't mean you have to give the the fucking family a dirty ass look, like just because their child has a really bad outburst doesn't give people the bloody right to judge them, like say like, oh, they're dumb in the head and da 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 da. Well, guess what? For those people that think that people with disabilities can't do shit like normal people and that, well, guess what? People with disabilities can do as much crap as you normal people and that. You know, like, oh, like it really gets me fired up. Like when people are compassion towards people with disabilities, because they don't give a rat's ass freaking shit. Like really, you know, for you so-called normal people that give people that have disabilities dirty looks when they have really bad outbursts. How about you actually look at yourself in the bloody mirror and go think, I'm being a complete dumbass. Maybe I should show more compassion towards people that have disabilities instead of calling them, crazy or nutty, or calling them the R word, which is really, really offensive, and it really, really ticks me off and pisses me off to no end. Like when some people, like sometimes when I'm on the bus and I hear the R word, like I really have the urge to say to whoever's saying it, like like, listen here, why the bloody hell are you saying the freaking R word in public on a bus? Like, what if there was a person with a disability, with a support worker, say, like from a group home, if that support worker heard you say that, they would give you shit. And you know what? Some people, bloody deserve it half of the time. You know, and what was I gonna say? The other day, on another subject, the other day, the Cleveland Cavaliers won their game the other day, right at the buzzer, thanks to LeBron James. And I saw the highlights, and damn, that was an awesome shot, right at the buzzer. And it doesn't look good for on another sport topic. It doesn't look good for Calgary right now because they're playing like shit. But that's just my opinion. But Montreal seems to just be like really needs to get things rolling and rolling and rolling. Like they really need to play a physical smash mouth style of hockey that like teams would think twice and go, oh, wait a minute, maybe we shouldn't mess with the Montreal Good. Maybe they might hit us so hard that we might shit our our hockey equipment so hard that that we have shit stains coming down our legs, and then there might be shit stains on the ice because we got hit so hard that we crapped ourselves. But yeah, other than that, I've been having a really good day today. With me, I try to keep up on current events, what's going on in the world, like what's going on in Canada, the United States, and all over the world, including Europe, like Russia, Ukraine, Germany, whatever goes on in the world, whether it be in Europe or in Asia, you know, and that. But yeah, so I really hope for this family who unfortunately had to be escorted off the plane by Salt Lake City Police. Does go does get money from this lawsuit because in airport crews may need to be really more trained when it comes to handling situations like the meltdown that autistic teen had. So this sort of crap storm doesn't happen again. And that. But yeah, this has been another edition of the Stuart Dahl Show. I am signing off for the night now. For you young people, stay out of trouble, stay in school, you'll do fine. And again, I apologize for some of the choice choice words that I may have said in the show, but like when I hear a story about you know people with disabilities and they have really bad meltdowns and people don't know how to handle it properly, I go like what the fudge and that. But yeah, this has been another edition of Stuart Dahl Show. Y'all have a good evening now, and Alvida Zane and peace.